Court Uncut, what the people want.
Brandon Allen, 25 CR 871. Are you Brandon Allen?
Yes, sir.
Come on up. Looks like he's been sleeping. You were here with your attorney, Mr. Dufler, and the state's attorney. Here's this file. Thank you very much. In 25 CR 871, you were charged with the third-degree felony of assault on a security officer, it states, on or about May 29th of 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas. That it carries with it up to 10 years in prison and a fine up to $10,000. Paragraph 2 of the indictment states that you were previously convicted of burglary of a habitation in the 252nd District Court next door on August 12th, 2020. If that is true, then if you're convicted of this third-degree felony of assault on a security officer, it then is enhanced to a second-degree felony punishment, which carries with it no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand what you're facing with all of this, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. What do you have to say?
Judge, he has created a conflict of interest for me over the weekend. I received notice from the State Bar of Texas that he's filed a grievance against me.
Why?
Why?
Because he's not a sufficient counsel and you are not my judge.
All right. What else? Anything else you want to say?
It just creates a conflict in our best.
Well, see, what the thing is, he could pull that for everybody.
Understand
I
that.
mean, he could go on for 100 years like that's a master plan that doesn't work.
I don't know if that's his plan, but I know
Well, it doesn't
definitely
matter.
I cannot represent him.
Well, what do we do if he pulls the stunt in every case?
I can't answer
Well-
that for the court, but I know.
Well, I mean,
know
that's not the
law.
way it's meant to be. What's the good cause for this allegation?
Because he's
How did he do that?
when he puts me on the defensive by filing a grievance against me.
I know, but
he's made me.
but if they're in bad faith, that doesn't matter. He said he hadn't figured out some master plan that works. That doesn't matter. It won't work. Is there any good reason that he would have had to have filed that?
No, sir.
Yes.
Then I'm talking to him, sir, Mr. Rude. No, if it's not, then it's in bad faith, so it doesn't cancel. Because it can be, we can do this all day long, and that's not the plan where you stall. Who is it where would this end if they were able to do this? That's why it's not allowed. It's not allowed if it's in bad faith.
I don't know where he's going from here, but I do know that it creates a conflict for me. And
I know, but who would it not create a conflict to in the scheme of the whole universe if this was allowed to be filed in bad faith?
I don't know what he's going to get forth. He may never file a note. I don't
All right.
know.
Well, maybe, do you want to represent yourself though in this?
Yes, I can. Yes.
All right.
Represent myself.
All right.
I'll say
All right. Then you will represent.
with my judge, Raquel West.
That's not the case you're in, son. You're in this court. So you're going to deal with me on this. That's the way it works.
Okay. Set a trial date.
Yeah. Do you know one thing? We want to make sure that you understand this. Generally, people who represent themselves don't do a real good, don't have a good success because generally the people who are the lawyers have gone to law school, have a law degree, have achieved a level of quality of education and passed the bar exam and have some experience to get in the felony court. All of those are important aspects in successfully handling a case. Do you understand that?
Yes, I've done all my research and I know all the laws.
Yeah. What is section 22 of the Texas Penal Code, if you know all the laws?
Section 22 of the Texas Penal Code. That has nothing to do with my case.
I'm asking you, said you know all the
I
laws.
said
What
I
is
know
that?
all the laws to my case.
Mhm.
To my case. Like there's no proof beyond any reasonable doubt that I committed these acts with any criminal intent. If I put in a motion to quash, these indictments would automatically be quashed.
Well, we'll do whatever it is you need to do, but you're asking for a jury trial though, right?
Yeah, set a trial
Okay.
date.
then we'll let a jury make the decision. That's the way it works. But do you understand there are pros and cons? This is really important that you have to tell me.
Yeah, I know a lot of
You've
things,
thought-
Briggs.
Can I just finish my sentence?
No, you really can't because you're really disrespectful.
Oh, I'm the one that's interrupting you? Okay. Oh, well, nonetheless, the law says you have to understand that there are,
I don't understand this case because I didn't do
that doesn't matter. The grand jury indicted you and had
it. Yeah, the grand
evidence.
jury has evidence that are
Are
non-sufficient.
you going to just interrupt all the time?
Because you're not.
Can I just, would you be just so kind and respectful just to let somebody complete their
Dude,
sentence and then you have a fair
so I can
opportunity?
beat this case.
All right, all right. If that's, we can do this all day long. But your final answer is you want to represent yourself. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You're gonna be required to know the rules of evidence, the code of criminal procedure, the penal code, be prepared for that. If you don't know that, then generally people are at a disadvantage. Do you understand? All right. If you decide at any time you want to get somebody to help you, let me know immediately and we'll get it done immediately. Okay? All right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right, then we'll set it for trial. Thank you. All right. Miranda Boland, come on up. You need to go in front of that lady first and then just stand right here. Thank you. There you go.
Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the people the truth side of that. Have your right thumbprint. Okay, place it right there. One more time. Place it right here. Go stand for the judge.
Miranda Boland, 25 CR 554. That's you? Yes,
That's right.
it's Miranda.
Yes.
Boland, that's you, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. You were here with Mr. Turk, your attorney, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment? Can we proceed in summary?
She does, Judge.
In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about April 7th, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of criminal mischief. Do you understand what you're charged with here? And I just don't like this. This is not a real good thing. This states that you threw a brick at and through a stained glass window at North End Baptist Church. Is that true? Why would you do such a thing to the church? I mean, those are beautiful things. Those are beautiful. Why would you harm a church? You don't know. There's nothing funny about it. It's terrible. And some of those stained glass windows are very valuable. Some of them are priceless. Some of them are historical. And these are people who go to church. You go to church from time to time, I guess, huh? Yeah. You want people tearing up the church? No. Who lives in the church? Our Creator, huh? Is always there, we would think. Well, this is terrible. You're facing a state jail felony, do you understand? Which means if convicted, you are looking at no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand, ma'am? You understand what the punishment range is? You have to speak out so she can hear us. Yes? You understand? An agreement has been reached here in your case. How long have you been in jail? Since this happened? April 7th? Would that be, so May, June, July, August, September, going on 6 months, huh? Yes. Okay. What was there any, what's the restitution on this? Not that there's a hope in
Right, so initially they thought it was going to be between $3,000 to $4,000, but upon further, they've made attempts to try to replace it. The estimated cost is between $20,000 to $30,000.
Yeah. Yeah, so some of these things, Some of those stained glass windows can be $20,000 to $30,000.
So, we've reached the agreement so that to ensure that restitution is paid,
How's she
Judge,
gonna
but
pay? How is she gonna pay?
that's a good question, Judge.
She's a transient. She doesn't, I'm not aware of her having an income, and I'm not aware of her being capable of having an income that can pay $20,000 to $30,000 in restitution. What do we do? I mean, how do we take care of a victim? Anybody have an idea? She's a transient. She leaves, we're never gonna find out where she goes. You know, walk off into the sunset. But I don't think she has any money to pay now. Help me. We're trying to find justice, Brett. What do you have to say?
Well, with getting out on probation, Judge, you can get out and get a job and at least make an attempt to
When
pay.
was the last time you worked? Obviously, there's something wrong with the lady. Do we need her checked for competence?
That's what I keep looking through my file, Judge. I
mean-
would join with it.
Mr. Turk, I mean, she's laughing, giggling.
Yes, sir.
She's obviously doesn't take this seriously. And I don't think she has an appreciation of the seriousness of this offense, which is untested competency. All right.
Let's be safe,
On
Judge.
my own, I'm gonna order, before we do anything, you're going to be evaluated. I'm gonna ask an evaluation for competency by Dr. Edgar Pond, licensed psychiatrist.
Oh.
Before anything happens here. Ms. Bowen, have you ever been hospitalized for anything before? No, is that no?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that no? Yes.
Is that correct? You've never been.
Is that
hospitalized?
correct?
All right.
That's okay. Where do you live? It says you're a transient. Do you have a home? No. Do you have family that still is existent, or are they dead and gone, or do you have family? Do you have family somewhere? Where are they? Where? What'd she say? America? Where do they live? What state?
Not in Texas.
In Texas? Where? Do you know?
Should be noted up for everybody.
What's
I live in Viter.
Inviter?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right, that's what we're going to do is first to have her evaluated because it's obvious that her manifestations are giggling and that doesn't not exhibit an appreciation of the seriousness of what we're dealing with here. Did the state say the value of the loss is?
The last information I have is between $20,000 to $30,000.
See, this state jail felony has a limit. It's less than 30,000 in loss.
Yes, sir.
If it's more than 30,000, we may have an issue on whether this is the right crime,
Yes, sir.
chargeable. And when will we, that's another thing. We need to find out what the actual restitution
Yes,
shall
sir.
be since it's in flux, what it exactly is. But you're looking right now, ma'am, at a state jail felony, but this is close to a third-degree felony if it's valued at 30,000 or more, which means you would be looking at up to 10 years in prison if that was true, which is nothing to laugh about. That's 10 years in prison is a long time. But that's what happens. You can't be acting inappropriately and harming, especially a church, because a lot of people are part of the church, you know. All right. All right, I'll reset for review in 4 weeks and have Dr. Grapon evaluate the defense.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.